Org. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii, wearing Hurley hats straight. Just kidding. But you just can't find a listing. I'm a practicing real estate agent here in the beautiful island of Maui, coming to you live today from the Ritz Carlton. Believe it or not, you can actually own a fee simple condo here at the Ritz Carlton, probably the highest ROI for all the condos, and I'm not kidding you. There's some reasons for that, and I think part of it is the quality that is the Ritz Carlton. It literally sets a standard like no other hotel in the world. And so as a result, if you own a condo here, a fee simple condo, you will benefit from all that goodwill, and of course those nightly room rates makes a big difference. So anyway, I'm going to show you around, but before I do that, I want to wish everyone an absolutely fantastic Aloha Patty's Day. Now you can tell I wore green. Not, sorry. But hang on, there we go. I want to put something green on. Hawaiian, whatever that is, I have no idea. But anyway, happy St. Patty's Day. So you guys are probably not even watching tonight because you're out drinking Irish whiskey and green beer and dancing whatever they call it. So hopefully you're having a great time. But just in case you're sitting around bored, you want to check out the Maui Fix, I am here to show you that, and also the Ritz Carlton, because you know what, this is a special place. And one of the reasons I never shot it, to tell you the truth, is because Verizon didn't have coverage up here. And I just want to do a shout out right now real quick to, I almost said Verizon again, gosh, T-Mobile. Yes, love you, T-Mobile. Oh, love you, I like you because you work. But here I am. This is actually a very special place of sacred ground, actually. So they originally wanted to build the hotel down there. Found out it was protected Hawaiian sacred ground, so that's why you see this hedge right here, so you can't go over there. But you do have access to D.T. Fleming's Beach, one of the best beaches in all of Hawaii. And of course, the resort is 5-star. And this is actually one of those special places that gives homage to the sacred ground that we're near. So it's a pretty cool little, I should know the Hawaiian meaning of this stone or this rock, but I don't. So if you do, let me know. But obviously the lays are presented, and yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. So anyway, where am I at? I'm in Kapalua, Maui, Hawaii. Down here you were looking at the world famous Honolulu Bay. That has been called the best wave in the world right there. It's not breaking today. Wish it was, but it's not. Winter swells have about finished their season. Just had one roll through a couple days ago. And then of course over here to the left is the beautiful island of Molokai. There we go. But before we head into the Ritz Carlton, I'm just gonna show you around this area just a little bit, because if you ever do come here on vacation and you stay here, you are gonna wanna take full advantage of what this area has to offer. One of the things is the Kapalua Coastal Trail. I made a whole video on that, so if you go into YouTube and you put in Kapalua Coastal Trail, you see a video that I made, and a sort of has like a big map and an aerial photo of the whole hike, so check that out. And also, if you're in the market ever for a condo here, I'll put a link in the description for what's available here at the Ritz Carlton, because I think there's actually one unit for sale at the moment. But of course, if you're ever in the market to buy or sell, I'd love to be your guy. Okay, enough blatant advertising. Let's move on down to the cool stuff. So right next door to the Ritz Carlton, we do have some other condos. You know me, guys. I'm not going to get off the condo thing because that's just, it's my passion. It really is. We've got the Ironwoods. Now you can kind of see the Ironwoods right here, but you'll see where I'm going with this and why I'm talking about the Ironwoods, because this is what you're going to want to keep an eye out for to get down to Dragon's Teeth. But Ironwoods is a true second home condominium, so they are not vacation rentable. So it's a true second home, as in, yes, you're gonna need some of that to own one of those, because you're not trying to defray the cost. It's just sitting empty half the time, or 90% of the time. But they are epic. They are cool. I sold one last year, about December, I think it was, or gosh, was it the year before? Man, time flies when you're having fun selling real estate. But it is a fantastic offering, and one of the nicest locations right in front of Ironwoods Beach. But I wanted to get out here real quick and just show you this area, assuming I can get up here without crashing the one wheel. Okay, I did okay, because I'm not going to go all the way down there. I don't have enough time. It's going to get dark here soon. So one thing about Kapalua, you'll notice the sun is setting way over to my south, so you don't really get sunset ball dropping views here. Did that sound right? I think it did. Okay. The ball hits the, you know, hits the ocean and you can see it, but it doesn't. I mean, it does, right? But it's way down there. So you don't really get like that classic, because this is a little too far north. But anyway, for what it's worth, if you're looking for that wedding sunset moment, it's not going to happen, because a lot of weddings do happen right here. But that is Dragon's Teeth right there. So you can take a walk all the way down there. It's a really cool walk. There's actually a prayer labyrinth or maze or whatever. I don't know what those things are called. Tip me in the comments if you do. And of course, that's the bay course that you're looking at right there. If you can see that flag. See that flag right there? Yeah. By the way, guys, I got the bifocals on today, so I'm feeling like a grandpa, but I can actually see my screen. Kind of cool. But anyway, that's a great hike. And then if you continue down this road here, which is the end of the lower road, you will ultimately end up at the entrance to Ironwoods, and you take a right down there, and then that takes you to the coastal trail. So it's a really fantastic opportunity to hike, and it's really just a hike. There's not really any biking there. The rocks are too sharp and whatnot. Here comes some folks back from a day of golfing, and they're in a hurry, huh? Must be thirsty or hungry, one of the two. Or they've just been drinking too much Irish beer. But anyway, one of the things I love about the Ritz Carlton are the grounds, right? Just tons and tons of beautiful acres of green. And then behind the Ritz Carlton, more hiking. So you can go sort of down this hill, which we'll do in a moment, and I'll show you a place where you can go back and you can hike all back in the what used to be an 18-hole golf course that's no longer there, but it has a bike path, or excuse me, a cart path made of asphalt that you can hike on, and lots of single track trail for hiking and or biking. Right there, what you're seeing is the first 2 homes in Mahana Estates. So Mahana Estates is a wonderful subdivision. Sold a number of lots there this year. Matter of fact, I just put one under contract yesterday. Got the first 2 resales in Mahana Estates. Yes, but those are the first 2 spec homes, sort of, that the builder built. Very good comps, so they sold for like $5-6 million bucks. So if you build a home up there, you got some nice comparable sales already. So the developer did you some real favors in that regard. But that's what we're looking at right there. So anywho, okay, all right, focus. What am I gonna do? I don't know. Pressure's on. It's getting dark. Shoots. Something I actually kind of forget, you know, because I live in Kaanapali, so I'm used to the sun going down, having all extra time. Up here up north. Up north is what they call it. If you live here, you're up north. Remember the first time I was talking to a bartender one day in Kaanapali, and I tell him, oh yeah, man, I went up to DT Fleming's. He goes, oh, you went up north. I'm like, dude, it's like 10 minutes that way. It's not up north. I mean, that's when you go to Canada. Of course, a lot of you Canadians are here right now, huh? Defrosting. Met 2 couples already from Toronto this week. No, Vancouver, excuse me. That's a different place, obviously. Okay, here we go. Let's cruise and just check out some of the Ritz Carlton situation. And of course, as always, hit me in the comments section with anything that you want to share. I have a new lapel mic, by the way. I know I kind of randomly change subjects, but I noticed the last one that I got, it was peaking really hard. In other words, it was like too much noise. So let me know if the new one sounds good. It's really professional. It's almost like a news mic. But anywho, what was I going to say? Man, I'm telling you, my brain's a little disconnected. I think it must be the St. Patty's Day. I shouldn't be working. Of course, this isn't working, right? I'm actually one-wheeling. Doesn't count. Whoa, I almost went down. All right, guys, here we go. We're almost back on the path. And oh yeah, I was going to say, hit me in the comment section with anything you want to share about the good old Ritz Carlton. Have you stayed here? Do you want to stay here? Have you stayed in another Ritz Carlton? Do you live in a Ritz Carlton? I've met clients that actually live in the Ritz Carlton. It's like nuts. It's like, what a cool lifestyle that must be. So before we head down the hill, we're just going to do a quick little peruse right here on the edge of the Ritz Carlton. One of the nicest things I like about this resort is they have all kinds of these beautiful hammocks everywhere. So you can just come here, bring your e-reader, right, or your whatever, iPad, iPhone. You know you're going to sit on your iPhone the whole time you're on vacation, so bring that along and swing in the little hammock thing. And they're all over the place, man. Like, check out this wonderful Ritz Carlton affiliate. Chilling. And of course they have an adult pool. And before COVID, man, they used to do these like bubble parties, man. It was really cool, man. They'd play this music and they'd have all these bubbles flying up in the air, these giant bubbles. It was really cool, man. So obviously one of the best pools in all of Maui. And the pool is actually very, very warm because it's usually so damn cold. But you know, it's chillier in Kapalua. So the pool is almost like a hot tub. They keep it so warm. Oh, I can smell the macadamia encrusted mahi and butter shrimp, coconut butter shrimp. Invigorating. And as you can tell, it's a little bit breezy. So this is very common. So right around this time up here, every single night, it gets a little breezy. And that's okay. The trade winds are in charge. And you also get a little bit of rain showers usually. But I want to show you this quick little foray down to the ocean and show you what the beach looks like here at the Ritz Carlton. These are some of the fee simple units you can buy right here, direct on the ocean front, if you will. And like I said, if you're just joining the live, you can purchase fee simple condos, and they literally perform. I think they actually outperform the Hanuakai. And in case you guys ever want to run the numbers, I've got a new web link set up under condocalculator.org. I'll put a link in the description after the live. condocalculator.org. Isn't that cool? Kind of goes with hawaiirealestate.org. condocalculator.org. You can go in there if you're like me and you kind of have an analytical side. I have a small kind analytical side. I know it's kind of crazy. My dad's an engineer. My sister, you know, Air Force and taught at the Air Force Academy. So I come from a long line. My grandfather was a Caterpillar engineer and one of the first, a master's degree in engineering back in the 50s or whatever, or 40s. Anyway, so there's engineering in there somewhere. I don't know. I didn't get it all, but I got just enough to be like, I like spreadsheets. So anyway, check out condocalculator.org. And also in the upper left-hand corner of the Google Sheets, you'll see a link to an Airbnb tool that you can put in any address of any condo in the world, the number of bedrooms, and it'll give you all the comparable, like estimated nightly or monthly income for that particular Airbnb. It's like an algorithm thing. So anyway, that's in the link at condocalculator.org. All right, this message has been sponsored by condocalculator.org. Okay, so this is the beautiful little burger shack down here. Obviously closed for the night, but man, a great place to get a burger. I'm just rolling through here like I own the place. But this is a great vista, if you will, down onto the beach of D.T. Fleming. So check it out. Now the moment you see that Pacific Ocean, if you're anything like me, it just makes you want to smash the subscribe button. Just kidding. It's too funny. My first time playing in the ocean waves, D.T. Fleming Beach, 1977. Wow, that is so cool. There's some really good memories I have here as well, because when we would come here on vacation, me and my boys, we called this raging waves. That was just what we called it, right? Just because it always had good waves, great place to bodyboard, and we would just come down here and we just lived here, man. And the sun would go down, it would still be dark, and we would still be in the water and just hanging out. Me and my boys. So we love D.T. Fleming's. Got great memories here. Look at these folks. They're doing some high-end photography work. Don't know if they got engaged or vows renewed, or who knows. Or maybe it's just a family photography session. I think that's all it is, actually. Yeah, we got another family taking shots here. Huh? Just making those Maui, Hawaii memories. Isn't that great, man? One of the coolest things about living here is just being around people that are on vacation because they're having fun, they're making memories, they're in a good mood. And yeah, they can't be moved off of that. It's like, nope, we waited all year, we're here, we're having fun, and nothing is gonna move us off center. We're in a good place, in a good space. They're feeling the Maui energy. They're feeling the magical molecules of Maui. They're having a time, and just to live around people like that, it's just cool, man. It's just fun. I mean, literally, if I didn't have to work all the time, I could just sit around hotels and have cool conversations with people and just meet people and just hang out. And I mean, I do that in the real estate business, but I'm just saying it could be completely recreationally based, and you could just strike up 1,000 conversations a day if you wanted to, or you could just sit by yourself and just do nothing and ignore the world. That's always an option as far as I'm concerned. You pick. Social or not? My wife, she'll pick the social, I know. Trust me, she won't get in front of a camera to save her life, but man, let me tell you, the rest of the time, she's yapping and talking and on the phone. Like I go for a run in the morning, right? She gets on her phone and calls like 10 people. I'm like, no, go for a run, exercise, girl. Nope. So she's the social one. She just doesn't like the camera. But come on, Lise, do it for the channel. Woman. Okay, anyway, I'm just giving her a hard time. She's been in the last few videos kind of hiding. But this is DT Fleming's, guys. This is the Ritz Carlton. It's a great place to come, assuming you can afford it. And if you can't, use your points, right? Use that Amex Platinum card points, Chase Double credit card points, whatever it is, man. You can just point up your entire vacation. It's unbelievable. I'm sure you're all doing that already, so. But this is a great place for weddings. A lot of weddings actually happen right here. Right there, that's a big wedding spot. Matter of fact, they just had a big convention here. It was, I forget which insurance company was here, but they had a huge shindig going on. Pretty cool. And I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like getting kicked out of the Ritz tonight. What do you think? Should we go for it? Should we relive like the Papa Kea moment and see if like security can actually boot me? Let's see how good the security is at the Ritz. Should we? I think we should, man. Telling you, man, there's a teenager still in here somewhere. Just gotta let them loose every once in a while. But you know, actually it brings up a good point. You know, one of the reasons I think that people love to come to Hawaii and retire is because, in my opinion, it has got a spirit of wildness that you're not gonna find in Florida, right? Sorry, man, because you know, say you're gonna retire, and maybe you're in your 40s or in your 50s or in your 60s or whatever. You know, you're not like 87. Okay, if you're 87, it could still happen for you. But all I'm trying to point out here is that Hawaii, to me, has got a wild factor to it, right? It's got steep mountains, it's got big waves. It's not like some little, you know, Caribbean, I don't know, man. It's just, there's a wildness here, right? If you're gonna sail your boat here, like, you better be like a for real captain that knows what you're doing, because these waters out here are for real. Like, this is like serious business. And so, for some reason, I just feel like when men come here to retire, there's like an extra jolt of testosterone that should be kicking in. You should be getting out there and just getting tousled. Just find the closest beach break and just get smoked by some big old beach bombers and just get tumbled, rah! And then learn how to surf and go climb some really steep green mountains and whatever. Don't know where that came from, but I think there's an adventurous spirit here that doesn't exist in other places where you go to quote unquote retire. Yes, sir. All right. They didn't say a word. So one of the reasons I wanted to also point this out is that this is actually a legal easement through the Ritz Carlton. So you can legally walk here because this is part of the coastal nature trail, nature coastal whatever. So this is a legal easement through the Ritz Carlton. So part of the reason those guys aren't saying nothing to me, but we're going to take a hard left right here, and we will get off of the actual easement and onto Ritz Carlton property, because I want to show you guys the pool. I don't think they're going to kick me out, by the way. Pretty cool staff here. I'm going to tell them I'm just promoting their property here and trying to help bring in the next wave of guests, and I'm sure they'll appreciate that. I'm sure. They just want to appreciate the one wheel. But that's what makes for the smooth video. So again, if you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. My goal is to hit 100K subscribers this year, and I think it's going to happen because I set the goal. And I'm teaching my kids, if you set your goals, you'll reach them one way or another, as long as you don't give up. So here we go, guys. This is the Ritz Carlton. Uh-oh, copyright claim. Quiet. So over here we have, look at that, huh? Isn't that cool, man? And I love all these cabanas that they have. Look at that, huh? Now this is the simplified cabana. There's other ones with televisions and coolers, and I mean, they will pamper you here until your credit card breaks, literally. Got a hot tub over here on the left. Now these are the mega cabanas back in here. See these buggas right there? That's the good stuff in there, man. You want to book one of those for sure. And you can sit on your iPhone all day long right in there. I joke about that because that's what people do on vacation. That's cool, man. If that's what brings you pleasure, go for it, man. It's a nice shot, huh? And then we have another hot tub over here. Hot tub is smelling pretty good tonight. I like one hot tub. So far so good. We're doing all right, guys. So the masks come off March 25th. Hallelujah. I don't know why we still have to wear them now, but whatever. March 25th. Life returns to normal. Give me a thumbs up. Hit me in the comments if you agree, if you're stoked, if you're excited. What state are you in? What's your outside temperature? And when's the last time you had to put on a face diaper to go buy some groceries? Love to know. We're still doing it here in Hawaii. I love it when you check in at a restaurant, right? You get to the lady at the lobby, the front, whatever, the hostess with the mostess, and you're gonna go to your table. So from the time you enter the restaurant till the time you get to your table, you gotta put on your mask, and then after that, you can take it off. So somehow, COVID is released, possibly, from that trip from the hostess station. Anyway, I'm not gonna get on that. It just cracks me up, but sorry, get back to me again. All right, guys, well, listen, thank you so much for tuning in, as always. You know, it's just a pleasure, an honor, privilege to bring you just a little taste of Maui. And as you can see, I'm trying to get back into the swing. Hey, by the way, and you know, I'm not one to toot my horn, but I just want to let you guys know. I told you last year I was getting busy, right? Like, guys, I want to do a live, but I can't because I'm busy. You know, I'm busy. And I just want you to know, man, I was not messing around. So I will actually toot my horn a little bit because the numbers just came out. So Keller Williams has 185,000 agents in the world, right? We're like, I don't know how many countries, but there's 185,000 agents that work for Keller Williams. Number one grossing company in the world for real estate transactions. Bigger than RE/MAX, bigger than any other company. That's a fact. 185,000 agents. I was number 30 last year. So I'm telling you guys, I was busy, and so much of that business comes from you. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for supporting it. Even though it's a small channel, we're making a big difference in the world, I do believe, because we're sending out that aloha spirit. But thank you for helping me support my family, my 4 boys, 3 of them, 2 of them in college, 3rd one going. So I do appreciate it very much. Man, I'm a hardworking guy, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, seriously, because I know there's some of my clients watching this, my future clients are watching this. I just want you to know that I'm very thankful. And I will say I'm a little impressed. Number 30 out of 185,000, that's pretty cool. So not that often will I get on there and just toot that little horn, but tonight I decided to let you know I was busy last year, and I'm still busy this year, but I could always be busier. So I'm never too busy for your referrals or for you. So let me know if I can help in any way, shape, or form. I'd love to. With much aloha from the beautiful island of Maui to you and your ohana, I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but I can promise you it'll be cool. It'll be on Maui, and I'm going to talk about stuff that just straight from the heart. So anything you want to share, hit me in the comments. Shout out your favorite hotel, motel. There's no motels on Maui, just kidding. Some people wish there was, but there is no cheap place to stay here, unfortunately. But thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Aloha. Where's the button? I know the button's there.